Welcome to the 9th Annual San Pedro International Film Festival and our Filmmaker Q&A for Sunday. We are here with filmmakers from It Hits You When You Know It. And I'd like to welcome Elisa and Roger.
Hello. Hi, Ziggy. Thank you so much for having us. And I'm sure
of course
they will jump in. Yeah, the director is signing in right now, so he's
fantastic. So can you just start off telling us what a little bit about your film, how this all came about?
Yeah, so the film is based on a theater play that I wrote when I was a member of the Actor Studio as a playwright, Actor Studio West. And the play was produced in Germany. And then I adapted it into a screenplay. And it was a very long process because I had another director attached. Hi, Devin. And that didn't work out. So we waited a little bit to get funding. And then my husband kicked me in the butt and said, just do it. So with a lower budget than we had in mind, we decided to do it. And that's it.
Oh, okay. So how did you connect with Devin?
Devin, I met through our main actor, one of the main actor, Patrick, who also owns the cabin where we shot. So it was like all very connected. And when I was looking for a new director, Patrick said, I have the perfect guy. So we met and, we thought that we could pull it off for the budget that I had. And we did.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, we have the director. Hi, Devin.
Hello.
Welcome. Do you want to tell us a little bit about how you came to the project and the story?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, Patrick, who was in the movie, introduced Elisa and I directly because he had directed Patrick in a couple of movies before that. And I sort of specialized, I guess, in low budget filmmaking where you do it, with what you have and make the best possible outcome. But yeah, so it was through Patrick that we met. And it was a really cool opportunity to shoot up there in the mountains. I think we shot the movie in 8 days. I want to say.
Yes.
Photography in 8 days for that full feature. So we were working very tight as a cast and a crew to knock down those page counts day by day as efficiently as possible while still making something special and exciting for what Elisa wrote. So, yeah.
Fantastic. And it's really well written. I really enjoyed your film. Congratulations to everybody.
Thank you. Yeah. And yeah, the actors and everybody was, did an amazing job. Roger flew in from Atlanta because when I cast him, I thought he was still living in LA, and then he said, well, actually I moved to Atlanta. So he was super awesome. He flew in to do the movie.
Is this your first screenplay?
It's the first one produced. Yes.
First one. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
And is it have you directed before, Devin?
Yeah, a few different feature-length projects. And then actually my background before that was in theater. I've done 32 or 33 shows, plays. So, yeah.
I think that, it comes out really strong in the film. You can really see, you all have some experience behind this.
Yes, indeed. And hi, Roger.
Hi, Roger.
What's up, Devin? How you doing? I just like to speak on something about Devin. Devin was super duper detailed, like surprisingly detailed for and I'm not saying I've never worked with you before, but it's surprisingly detailed. And I was very, very happy to know that we were going to have rehearsals. With independent films, very, very, very few times you get an opportunity to rehearse before you shoot. And he made it a priority for us to rehearse. Obviously, I had to zoom in or however. I forgot even. I think it was a phone call. We weren't in a pandemic during the time. So, but I just remember we did a Skype. We Skyped the rehearsal, and I was just so happy. Yeah.
Yes.
I was so happy that he took the time to rehearse, and it shows. Like it really, really shows. And I just remember looking at his shot list, and it was just ridiculous. And I was like, "We're not gonna get through this." Like how detailed his shot list was, and I was like, "I don't think we're gonna be," able to do this. But we did, and it was great. So Devin, you thumbs up, man, thumbs up.
Thank you, and full credit to Elisa's organization of the whole thing to make that possible and putting together such an amazing team of actors and crew members to make it possible to do, like Roger said, all those scenes and all those shots.
Yeah, I think because both Devin and I come from theater, for me it was very important to rehearse it almost like a play. So by the time we got on set, everybody knew exactly, their lines and what we were doing, and there was still space for improv and ad-lib, but they knew their characters very well already.
Fantastic.
Hi, Felicia.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Sorry,
You want to
I'm
tell
late to
us?
the party.
Okay. You want to move closer to your mic?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
So you want to tell us about your role?
Yeah, Nicole. It's so funny. In retrospect now, I realize how much my life paralleled Nicole's at that time when we were shooting. Just in terms of like the level of uncertainty and how she hadn't coped with issues from her past. I think Nicole is someone that everybody can relate to in terms of when traumatic incidents happen in your life, how it's so hard to move forward from them when you're confronted with them, but it's so easy to just sweep it under the rug and just keep moving forward the best way you know how. And it was really cool because the way Nicole deals with a lot of situations is similar to how I tend to deal with situations where you just play out the comedy of it or play out the irony of the situation and you just move forward and not really facing it. So it's really nice. It was really nice to play the arc of her when she comes to that realization of like, you can't run away from your demons. You can't run away from your problems. You got to face them head on. And then you get to the other side. No matter what it is, don't let fear cripple you. So, and I think Eliza she wrote all of these characters so well that you don't really get an opportunity to really play those roles as an actor. And the cohesiveness amongst us made it easy to be able to fully flesh that out.
Fantastic. Yeah. So how long did it take you guys to shoot this?
8 days with a couple of days break.
Wow.
We used 2 cameras though, just to be fair.
And when did you shoot it?
We shot it 2018 in end of February. No, March.
Yes,
March.
Wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
That was March because there was Easter in between the 2 blocks.
I knew there was a holiday in the middle of all of it, but yeah, it was cool because shooting up there, we really got to be like a little bit of a family because we were all living or sleeping in the same place we were shooting. So we would like literally end the shoot day if there was like a hot set table or something like that, leave that alone, and then like people sleeping on every surface that was available, and then getting up the next morning and like getting back into it, like hang out and get to know each other really well.
Continuity was a nightmare though.
I can imagine. Oh, funny. Well, cool.
All
right.
Everybody chipped in with that.
Yes. Yeah, we had to. Everybody was in charge of memorizing their wardrobe, their props, because we didn't have a lot of people working on set. We were a very, very, very small crew. So everybody had double tasks. The actresses did their own makeup all along. So kudos to them, because I didn't have to hire makeup artists because I didn't know where to put people. We were outside LA, and we didn't have that much space for people to be there. So
Right, exactly.
yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, and you said you had 2 cameras. What kind of cameras were they?
Sony, Devin.
We shot on FS7s.
Nice. Very cool. Oh.
We picked that the speed at which we were planning to move, and we knew we were going to have to rely entirely on performances of the actors and blocking, because we weren't going to have time to set up slow moving cinematic dolly shots weren't going to be an option for us. We were going to be relying completely on performance. So we wanted something to be on the shoulder or easily set on a tripod, moved around quickly, and just go with the scripts. Release the scripts and with the actors' performances and make that the focus. So we didn't go for like a red or something like that. We wanted something that would really just emphasize those aspects.
Right. Interesting. Yeah, really well done. I really enjoyed your film. So where has it been and where is it going?
This is the first festival. It was the first festival it was the first festival that we submitted it to, and first one to get in. We have another festival next month, Blast Off, here in LA. I submitted not too many festivals because of the pandemic. I figure it wasn't really worth it to the time to be online and not meeting in person. I mean, I really like festivals when you can go and mingle. So
network,
network. And also for a matter of budget, I got to really down to zero. So to submit to festivals, it's very expensive. And my goal was to find distribution and just let it go and have people be able to see it. So we did find distribution 2 weeks ago with Indie Rights. Yeah.
Congrats.
So that's amazing, because they will take care of putting in wherever they're gonna take it. So usually they do Amazon, Hulu, video on demand, all these platforms. So that's very exciting, because that was my main worry. And we send it in the morning, and in the afternoon I got an email saying that they were very happy to work with us. So that was great.
Oh, fantastic. That's really great news.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I think the festival circuit is not going to be very long for us, but we're going to go straight to distribution, which is exciting.
Yeah, wonderful. And are you working on something else now?
Few projects. One to shoot in Italy. I don't know where, when, because of course it's a little tough right now. And then I'm working. I just finished a horror script that I'm pitching this week, hopefully, and a couple of TV projects. So
Oh, fantastic.
I mean, being locked in and in the house for months really helped. Having more material.
I know. I think I asked that question yesterday. Has the pandemic actually helped you be more creative?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what else can we do?
Yeah, you're stuck at home anyway and you can't see anyone, so might as well be creative. Right. That's fantastic.
Yes.
Well, good. Congrats. And Devin, what's next for you?
Well, right now I'm running an online immersive show. It's called Deserving Power. So that we're announcing our second round of dates right now. But it's basically the conceit is that you as an audience member are taking an online course, sort of strange motivational speaker who turns out to have some pretty dark secrets that you sort of find out over the course of the play. So that's right now. But I've got a sci-fi and post-production. One of these years will be finished, and then looking forward to working with wonderful actors again like Felicia and Roger. So looking forward to this pandemic being over so we can all get back together and make It Hits You When You Know It Too.
I know. A friend of mine watched the movie and he said that he wants Felicia and Patrick to have their own sitcom.
That would be fun.
And Felicia, what's new? What's next for you? Do you have anything?
I've been working on flexing my writing muscle. So I've been working on just a small little mini series for myself that's about the craziness of my dating life. And but I also have a feature film that's been going through the festival circuit. It's been doing it since last year.
Oh, okay.
The Obituary of Tunde Johnson, and it premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival last year. So it's
nice.
just rounds. Yeah.
Fantastic. Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. I would love to work with this cast again. We had a lot of fun, and it was a great experience too.
Awesome. That's really good.
Crestline 10. Crestline 10.
Yes, Crestline 10.
Roger, what's coming up for you? What are you working on?
Oh, sorry about that, Ziggy. I know that's an inside joke.
Because
but, we'll try to
what
explain
do you want to explain the joke?
No, you
Well,
go.
let's just
You
say
go.
that we shot the movie
You
in
do it.
Crestline, an hour and a half, 2 hours out of LA. So, and then the 10 we'll say it another time.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I just about a month ago I shot on the new Sylvester Stallone movie called Samaritan, which was supposed to go. I was supposed to shoot in March, and 2 days before my day of shooting, well, my days of shooting, they obviously canceled. So they just got back into production September 28th. So shot my 6 days, got out of that. Doing a couple virtual reads. I would really like to get some fire on my butt so I can start writing a little bit more. But besides that, just fathering and auditioning. That's all I do.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, audience members, we are, as you know, we are streaming on YouTube and Facebook and StreamYard. If you do have any questions, I believe Kayla, who's running tech for us, will be able to let us know what those questions are. So if you are able to and you would like to ask a question, please do so. Okay, so while we're waiting for those, anyone else have anything they want to?
I have a question about the movie that you want to film in Italy. And is
It's
there
not
a
a
role?
movie, it's a TV series.
Well, that too. I don't care. I don't care.
Better start learning Italian, Roger. Better start learning Italian.
Well, my name is close enough. I'll fake it. Fake it till I make it. I used to tell people when I was a kid, I used to tell them I was an Italian Moor. They're like, "You from Italy?"
No.
Italian? I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a Moor." Yeah. And I'm Dominican, so I speak Spanish. So I would like fake a little bit.
I
So,
love
Yeah,
it.
buddy.
So yeah.
Okay, noted.
Noted.
Maybe you'll have to write a screenplay about that, Roger.
Oh, yeah.
About
That's-
being a Latino of color, that
Yes.
just that in general, it's a situation.
Yes. You should call it I Am a Moor.
Maybe it's a past life. Okay, here's a question. What is it about the film medium that you like to use to express yourself or tell your stories?
Ooh, is it for me?
Sounds like a director question, but okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a director question.
Lisa, I feel like you should take this one.
Well,
Says for anyone.
for everybody. Okay. For me, it's not just the film medium. I grew up, let's say, as a writer, also as a playwright. So theater, as always, and will always be probably my first passion. But then I experimented writing books, screenplays, and now TV. So I think I love, except writing prose and books, that is really not my forte and not something that I enjoy that much. But anything else, I really like it because I think any medium has its own, charm and specificity. So and I get bored very easily. So for me, it's good to change medium once in a while.
Anyone else?
I guess I'll bite. I personally love working with actors a ton, and so that, naturally that's how I got into it from the theater world. But I think that there are some things with, there's obviously things with film that you can't do with theater, and I really love the ability to just surprise and shake things up for people and make them consider the world in a different kind of way, be that emotionally through the eyes of the characters, or by showing them something. And that's something you can't do with theater as much, directing their focus and telling a visual story that can affect them implicitly rather than just having them hear it out loud. But that's the short answer for me.
Very cool. Okay. Anyone else?
I think the reason why I like working on film is the amount of freedom you get to really explore with your characters, and the fact that even in this project we got to go through a set of rehearsals so that we could really talk about it and really dive into the story and dive into who our characters are, as opposed to like working in TV. It's, you know, it's wham bam thank you ma'am, you got to just come in, do it, leave, bye, move on to the next. And so I mean, I prefer film just for that reason, because it's more of a creative space to be able to work in.
Fantastic.
I'm more leaning to the theater space. That's where I've gotten my training. That's what I love. I love rehearsals. Right? I love rehearsal period. The best period of the entire part. I've done a show that ran for almost 4 months, and all I did was think about the rehearsal portion, because in the rehearsal portion, you get to come in every day, try something new. The director's going to be like, yes, keep that, or no, throw that away as soon as possible. And then I get to come back tomorrow and do the same thing. And so the film is great because film industry, or the film media is great because you get paid faster and you get paid a lot more, as well as TV. But
not this one.
well, yeah. It was. I got paid with you guys' company.
Well, I mean, you everybody got paid. I want
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
you
No, I
know.
know that. What I'm saying
Yeah.
yeah.
For sure.
But it was, like I said at the beginning of the cast, is that I just appreciated the fact that that Devin took the time to have a rehearsals. You know, most of the time you just don't get it. You don't get it in independent film. So that was awesome.
Cool. Excellent. So this question is for Elisa. Were you tempted to direct this yourself?
No. I'm not a director. I have no desire to direct. I directed one short a few years ago, and I'm not good in multitasking on set, even though I did it. But directing is it's a lot of responsibility, and I don't know anything about technical stuff. So, yeah. No.
Okay.
Great director, but then I'd be out of a job. So,
Okay. Another question is, what makes a fruitful collaboration?
I think in general, just be able to communicate and be a nice person. I mean, like, you know, no assholes policy on set. Like, I think, just nice to know that everybody wants the same result, make a good movie, a good film, and everybody help each other. So helps each other. That's, for me, that's it.
And have fun.
Yeah.
Make it enjoyable experience. Yeah, there's nothing worse than being miserable. At work, and you know you've committed to something and you have to see it through. So no, that's great. That's fantastic. Well, you guys should definitely make another movie together.
Press line 11.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just want to remind viewers that they can actually watch the films until November 12th. You can go to the website, which is spefest.org. And you can download a digital version of the program book and see what else we're screening. And of course, there's information on the website as well. But the program book is the program book. Thank you. And we have another panel discussion coming up at 1:00 LA time, and that is about the gig economy. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Ziggy. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Great
Thank you for having me.